Okay, so if you are going to use it for quilting, then you need to remove all the extra stabiliser. This one's pretty easy because there's not a huge amount going on. If you've got anything particularly delicate, then just hold down the fabric as you pull in, and then you're not risking anything. It's slightly awkward because I've broken one of my fingernails, so like, definitely easier with longer nails. Can use tweezers, I suppose. You don't have to take bits out of the body, but if there's a big area, you might as well get rid of it. It just softens the whole thing up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to trim anything that I think might stand out if it isn't, so mainly concerned about darker threads, because with this being such a light background, you might see it. Okay, so I'm just going to sandwich this up with some wadding. As this is just a little project, I'm just going to pin baste it. So I've got some wadding underneath, and I've got the same colour backing fabric as I've put on the front. Remembering I've oversized mine a little bit here. There we go, ready to quilt. Okay, I've gone for a rayon, is it a rayon? A polyester in a quite bright variegated yellow, orange, and it goes to like a cream. So I was going to go for something subtle, but then I decided I wouldn't. So I want these to be nice and cheerful, these finished pieces. So first on this one well, it probably doesn't matter because I'm going to be just mounting it, but for good practice, we're just going to end this off. So up, pull the base thread up. Oh, didn't actually catch the best thread. Let's have a look. Very, very short base thread. I'm just going to... Ugh, the disadvantages of long fingernails. Come on. There we go. Right, let's have another go at that. So I'm starting right on the blackbird in the middle. Okay, needle up. There we go. Just pull that thread, find a pair of scissors just to hoik that end out of the way. And I'm going to go down in exactly the same place. Though it doesn't actually. Not entirely sure I went down in exactly the same place, but we'll count it. So I'm just going to whiz along this edge a little bit, just so I'm away from where I brought those ends up. So we'll sort those out later. Try not to sew over them for now. So I think on this one I'm going to do a kind of let's find a piece of paper, a kind of bubble thing. So I'm going to go kind of just like that, some big, I'm terrible at drawing these out, but like that, a kind of pebbly look for the background. So we don't go over the change my tension slightly there because I'd reduced it a little bit for the free motion. You don't really need it for the quilting. Right, I'm just going to change that angle slightly to give myself a little bit more room so I can see it, because otherwise I'm going to spend the whole time with my head at an angle and I'll regret that later. So we're just going to do these pebbles. Oh, I've just remembered I meant to change the background colour. I have actually got a plain cream to put on the bobbin, but it's too late now. So just join them up, and you can do little ones or small ones. Nice and easy one to do this one. And if you get to any of the body, then just do a part circle so that you can work around them. And just try and take it steady. I mean, you can hear my sewing machine's really moving. I'm not moving my foot, it's just kind of doing its thing. And then we'll reduce the chances of getting too many gathers, especially because my bobbin thread isn't a very good match. It's a little bit dark. I really should have changed it, but so I'm just going to go all the way around the body. And if you get to any places, you can always just sew back round one of the circles that you've already done to be able to get to a different place. You can do some really tiny ones if you want to fill in a little spit. Okay, so I'm just going to, I'll do this a bit faster now, and well, I won't do it faster. I'm going to do exactly the same speed, but I will speed it up. I just noticed that the upper thread that I was using had shredded slightly, which it doesn't normally on these ones, but every now and again it does. So I've just taken the opportunity to change the bobbin thread whilst I was replacing it anyway. So just working in this little bit around the legs, and I'm just going to jump over at the base of his legs there. And here we are with it finished. So I've got quilted all over with a kind of pebbly effect, and I can see I've mounted it on the on a box frame, which gives a very nice effect and saves you having to do binding or anything like that. I hope you've enjoyed this project and feel that you would like to give it a go.